Well, we're gonna see if the camera batteries hold up today and try to do a little bit of a barn walk around. So let's get in there. That's what's considered the shop. This is the barn. All these random things along the way. I have a lot of stuff, okay? Well, that M we passed, it's a 48. I don't remember what year that 730 is. 730D. Case 530CK. 57, 58 Farmall 460 diesel. It actually is almost running. I'm just waiting to get a starter for it. Alright, here we are. I don't have this quite filled up yet. This is a newer barn. And as you can see, there's a few things hanging out in here. So I'll just do a little tour. Hell, I don't remember what year this is. This is a second newest tractor here. Not year-wise, but like acquired-wise. It's kind of rough. Or it's pretty rough, but it had wheel weights on it, and I thought that was cool. And didn't want a whole lot of money for it, so it oh, what did I think I gave him $200 for it or something. It wasn't a whole hell of a lot, so I had to come home. I used to have videos of this tractor a long time ago, and anybody that's known me for a long time knows this tractor. This was my very first Super MTA Farmall, and it's looking a little rough now because it's been farming for the last 7 or 8 years, so it's been at it. What else we got? 83 K5 diesel, well, 55 Chevy, 1.5 ton, 235. This is totally stacked with junk. 77 C10. What do we got here? Here's my other Super MTA. I bought this one last year. It's got very straight sheet metal. Runs good. Decent tires on the back. I had to unrig a bunch of stuff on it though. It was really it was modified quite a bit with dumb electrical things. And I ripped all it off, and so clearly it's not a restoration grade harness, but I did make one, and it's good enough for this to be in the field. And it's got some sort of 3-point, and they had some serious reinforcement going on. What I understand, he was moving mobile homes with it, and that's what all that was about. And this little ugly guy here came from the same guy. It is not a pretty tractor, but I think I rewired it to, well, I started to. I don't think I ended up ripping all the old stuff off just yet. Yeah, clearly not. I haven't finished the... anyway, I paid next to nothing for this. And I mean, you know, the way it looks, I guess it's understandable, but it actually, I ran the essential wires, we'll say. New key switch, and I had to find a carb for it. And I mean, it runs like brand new, despite it's not pretty, but it's going to be good for running a shredder and stuff. Here we got a couple empty spaces. That 730 is going to go there. And oh, I had something in mind to go. Oh, the M I'm restoring, I suppose it'll eventually into there. So I don't really have anything for this spot, but I mean, there's other stuff to eventually choose from. There's some over there. And I don't know. Who knows? Another case SC I might put in here. There's a 44M. I actually repainted this one a long time ago, but I used Awful paint. Never use that magic crap from TSC. It is awful. And it fades. And it's just not a good paint. It takes a long time to dry. Oh, moving on. Here's I don't know why I can't remember some of these years. The 44, no, sorry. That's the 44. I don't remember what year this Oliver is. But it's a 66. I have 2 row mounted planters. I have the original side panels. And it runs okay. It really it needs some tires. And then I would probably play around with it. But one of these days we'll get to that. That's clearly not to it. Just stuck that on there to move it. What else? I got a little 49C. That's in need of some love, obviously. Had apple cider vinegar soaking in there. Looks like it parted ways. Was in here too. To get some more. I bought this a long time ago, and I don't know. It's had a tarp on it, as you can see, and eventually that tarp got tore off and ended up getting a bit of water in it. So I gotta get that rear end filled up with apple cider vinegar and soak it, and it'll get all that rust out eventually. And I'm just gonna put an engine kit in this anyway. I don't really care about that. But 57 Farmalls 350. Oh, I don't remember what year this one is either. Man, I'm slacking on remembering, aren't I? It's my gas 460. See, it has all the metal on this side. I have all the other sheet metal. I just haven't finished tuning it up yet. I have to actually finish adjusting this carb linkage. I don't even think I have it on all the way yet. It's in here. I guess it is bolted on. It just needs adjustment. I gotta finish doing that. I think I need to say, I need to hook the air pipe up. Guess that doesn't really involve the sheet metal any, but a couple things. I gotta finish wiring the generator in and put the voltage regulator on. I need to do that one day soon, because I do hope to use this one. This is gonna be a field tractor. I gotta put a seat on it too. That's not gonna cut it very well, is it? No, it's not. But I rewired most of this one already, except the generator, and it runs fine. It has a little bit. It smokes just a little, but I think an oil change with a little Lucas will clear it right up. And it has a 3-point, so I don't know. It may end up with something like maybe just a hay spear, or they might pull a rake or something. I don't know. I know I'm not using this one this season because it's starting to have some engine and stuff go on with it. And I mean, mostly it sounds like it's knocking when you start it. I think it's really just the exhaust leak, but I don't know. I think maybe by this summer I'm going to start restoring it again and go through it completely properly this time and rebuild the engine and rebuild the tranny and fix the TA, and then put I'm going to go take the sheet metal, or I may be able to do it. I've got to see how that restored one turns out. But either way, I want the sheet metal to look amazing, whether I do it or I go have it done at a body shop. I don't care. But I'm going to get to that eventually. What else? This is going to get long and annoying. I guess I better hurry up, huh? We'll break it into 2 parts. We'll see. I think I can finish it though. 41 SC on cutoff. We got that in West Texas. 36 F20. Everything in here runs almost, except for that case. That's not even supposed to be in here. Long story. And that C over there. Everything else runs. 41H. I've had that one a long time. 47 or 49 Cub. I don't recall. 49H. That's the one. Anybody actually watch those awful videos I used to make? That's the one I've had forever that it always used to get irritated with. And it runs. I think the head gasket's blown again. That one runs. I had to go through that engine. 40A is here. 39 Allis is here, but it is worse for the wear. It used to be in really old videos too. It got repainted once, and then yeah, it's a long story. Oh, what's this one? That's a 40H. So I have 40, 41, and I have a 42, and then a 49. Eventually, I would like to get one of every year. What else? Then in the corner here, I have this parts shelves, and I need more, but we'll get to that. That'll be another video probably. And I just have a mess here from the wiring. I haven't finished yet. I've done these, haven't done those. So I just got some junk up here. But for the small engine guys, I'd like to make some videos on these. There's nothing special about that per se, but this, the Cub Cadet 129. Brandon, if you watch this video, you know what this is. But it runs. That one runs at the 1210, I think. That's not an actual Cub Cadet, but it's not an MTD. It's that Cub Cadet Corporation, I think, is for what I understand about that. So probably not that many of those per se. And of course, I got my old 3-wheeler there. I got 2 3-wheelers. That 250 ES, and I have a first generation 250R that I'm restoring. It probably deserves some videos at some point, but other than that, I have a 1650, 2 Cub Cadet originals, and I have a service. We'll have to make a video on that. It's like the people that made the shredders, the service company. It's some kind of prototype they did. But in any situation, if you stuck around through the majority of this long and not particularly interesting video, then thanks for watching.